Hi, I'm Anquan Bolden of the San Francisco 49ers. And BTV is coming up next.
Today on BTV News Channel 3, find out when we are now getting our lunch from the gym. And will those long lines continue?
Plus, we hit the half pipe with the Benjamin Parents Association's community event.
And in BTV Sports, the Benjamin bowling season is rolling along. We see how they are getting fired up for districts. Hello everyone, and welcome to BTV News. I'm Luke Martin.
And I'm Blake Henderson. You give us 15 minutes and we'll give you the latest news that affects you and the Benjamin School.
Plenty to bring to you today on BTV News, including a visit to the inaugural Fine Arts Day. But first, our top story. If you haven't noticed, lunchtime has become a lot more crowded around the gym lately. That is because lunch is now being served in the gym lobby instead of out by the bell tower. BTV's Charlie Parker tells us why the move was made and if those long lines will continue.
At the Benjamin Upper School, one of the new changes they made this year is a different location of lunch, which has affected both students and faculty. The previous lunch line had many problems which resulted in the new location.
So we moved it to try to help keep down the chaos, cut down on line cutting, and to help ensure that the right number of lunches were being served.
Many students are not happy with the new location and the inconvenience it has caused them.
Because I have to go either around the gym and come through the side doors, and sometimes the door over there is locked, and now I need to walk all the way back around and get through this one and then come through, and I was like, it's just really inconvenient for me to do that.
Faculty are now pleased with the new lunch line because of its efficiency.
I think the new lunch line was a great idea. Things seem to be running more smoothly. The kids seem to be moving through it more quickly. It seems to be a lot more organized. I think it is more convenient. Like I said, because it moves more quickly, there are set designations and I guess set spots for each part, collecting money, kids that have that don't need change, even the concession area being used solely for food after everybody has paid. So all of that tends to help.
Not only are faculty pleased with the new location, some students are as well.
Before it was like a hassle because it was hard to get food from like the bell tower and go to the concession stand, so now it's like separated so I can go to both without being like clustered.
Although the new lunch line is a work in progress, students have suggestions on how to continue to make it better.
I think they can bring 2 non-exact change lines because most people don't bring exact change, and it'll make it move a lot faster.
I think that they could separate the lunch line by like grade, and I guess it'll make it more organized and it'll go by a lot faster and it'll be fair too.
According to faculty, it looks like the new lunch line is going to be permanent, but they plan on making improvements to make it more convenient for the students. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Charlie Parker.
Thank you, Charlie. Well, every year, the Benjamin Parents Association holds their annual community event here at the Upper School campus. And this year was extreme as in extreme sports. Some of the best athletes from the world of BMX, skateboarding, and surfing paid a visit to Benjamin. BTV's Kaylee Graziato stopped by with a camera in hand to capture the sights and sounds.
The Benjamin Upper School once again played host to the all-school community event, sponsored by the Benjamin Parents Association. This was a night that took a lot of planning and effort to prepare.
We're looking at probably, we could have anywhere between 600 on a light year up to 1,200 people. So there's a lot of planning, a lot of approvals, a lot of communication, a lot of promoting to the students, a lot of food that we have to get catered in and cooked, and a lot of teamwork, as you can see. So there's a lot of work that goes into it, but it's a really great event. It's one of my favorite throughout the year.
This year, there were plenty of activities that students could both witness and take part in, which included extreme sports such as BMX, skateboarding, and surfing, which were demonstrated by industry professionals.
We just enjoy coming out and riding for the kids, and then that usually gets their attention. So once we have their attention, we can get our message across as well. But my favorite part about it is riding in the shows.
This is my first event to a school setting, so it's just cool to be here with the students and share or have all of the athletes share our similar passions of competing and just showing them how exciting sports can be.
Students from both campuses came to the event and offered different opinions regarding the night's activities.
I thought it was really fun. I thought they really put a lot of effort into making it and definitely a lot of work doing it. I DJ'd the event on Friday. The only thing that I would say that is a little bit of a problem is that they don't draw a lot of the high school kids into the actual event. They really don't have much for high school kids like they used to, and I feel that if they were to integrate more of the upper schoolers into it, it would definitely make it more of a community event. It would really bring everyone together.
I like how the kids have their own mini skateboarding like park, if you say, but I really like the grand finale of the BMX people. A lot of people like it, it's different, and I think this is a great opportunity to like see what everyone likes so we can do more of it.
This year's BPA event was another great success. Organizers are already planning to make next year's just as good. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Kaylee Graziato.
Thank you, Kaylee. That looked like a lot of fun. Well, looking to start an annual tradition like the BPA community event, Benjamin held its first ever Fine Arts Day. Students from all 3 divisions came to the upper school for a day full of song, dance, poetry, and more. Charlie Kennerly has the story.
On Friday, September 25th, the Benjamin School hosted its first annual Fine Arts Day. This day consisted of multiple fun activities in which students in grades 6 through 12 were educated in the fine arts.
I think that it's incredibly important that students are exposed to literature and specifically poetry, not just because it's beautiful or that it's fun, but I think that learning poetry and particularly memorizing poetry improves literacy, it improves facility with language, presentation skills, so it's something that I think is incredibly important, not just for performing, but anything you might go into in life. If you become a hedge fund manager, you might have to learn how to present yourself in front of people, and these are the kind of skills that we try to bring.
We wanted to maybe do a career day that was fine arts centered, and then Mrs. Devine had the idea, why don't we just have a fine arts day? And then we thought, why don't we have everybody do it, because we never get together. And the middle school doesn't know how great the high school is, and the high schoolers need to remember where they came from and their roots, and we're all getting to know each other as faculty. And then, as Stephen Karras said today, even if you're not going to be in the fine arts, it makes you confident, it makes you inspired. You go to a good movie, you come out and you think, I want to do something special too, you know? So we're really happy that the day has gone this well so far. I don't want to jinx it, and we're just so happy to be here.
Not only was Fine Arts Day a good way to broaden kids' knowledge of the fine arts, but it was also a good way for older high school students to spend time with the younger middle school students.
I thought today was pretty cool because, like, when they had the Poetry Alive, I got to go up on stage, and I thought that was kind of cool.
It was really fun. Julian Villard is a really good artist. Poetry Alive really brought the poetry alive, as in the name. And it was all really fun about the story, about the guy who wanted to dance, but he wasn't very social. And then he just became a photographer, so that was really fun.
As you can see, Fine Arts Day was a great success and opened new horizons for the education of the Benjamin School. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Charlie Kennerly.
That brings us to a timeout. It's time to step aside for just a minute, but plenty more ahead when BTV continues. If you can spare us a moment, we'd like to strike up the conversation about bowling. We'll check in from Jupiter Lanes. BTV Sports is next.
Thanks for keeping your mouth shut.
Thanks for minding your own business.
Come on, show me the good ones.
Thanks for not telling my girlfriend.
Say that to me.
Hi!
Thanks for not telling anyone.
When you do nothing, you're helping him. But when you do something, you help her.
Thanks for telling the bartender.
Thanks for stopping him.
Thanks for telling HR.
Thanks for getting help.
Who will you help? Stop sexual harassment and violence when you see it.
Blake, eat a Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Better?
Better.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Hey, I'm Dan Marino, Hall of Fame quarterback. BTV Sports is coming up next.
Hello everyone, I'm Jared Shapiro. Welcome to BTV Sports, where we keep you up to date on everything that is Benjamin Athletics. The 2015 Buccaneer bowling team is rolling their way towards the district tournament. This year's squad displays a unique enthusiasm which many say is a direct reflection of their coach. Zachary Quinn has more.
He's been working hard, man, since we broke training camp in August. They've been coming to practice, working hard every day. Today's a tough one. Man, we got to get back here. We're going to look at the film, and it's on to Cincinnati, baby.
This motivation is brought by Coach Anderson every time the team is at the alley. Members of the varsity bowling team voiced their opinion on how the season is going.
We got a good team so far. A lot of great guys led by Mr. Anderson. We're undefeated, almost, and we got some good strikers.
You know, we're pretty bad, but we try our hardest, and it's the effort that counts, in my opinion.
Fans of the bowling team were very enthusiastic about the season.
I truly think the bowling team is our most prestigious team at the Benjamin School. You've got players like Matt Elmeyer, Peter Burt, and some sneaky good girls players. I know Emily Gay, Maddie Liebwitz, scoring some high numbers out there, though.
The bowling team, you know, we got a lot of talent out there. I'm a big fan, big supporter. I've come to about one match this year, but I'm planning on coming to a few more. You know, our record really shows how great we are, but go bowling.
Both members and fans of the bowling team voiced their opinions towards the coaching staff.
Andy's a great coach. You know, he's really helped me improve my bowling career. He's very inspiring. He helps you not only in the alley, but also in class and government. You know, he's just a great overall guy.
Just motivation, determination, reach for the prize, reach for the pizza. And yeah, Coach Anderson does a great job with handling his players.
Fans and players give their opinion on who the best bowler is.
Best on team? Probably me. Underdog? Maybe Dawson.
Definitely Matt Elmeyer and Stanley Taplett.
We hope the bowling team strikes out the competition in districts. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Zach Quinn.
Thank you, Zach, and good luck to all the bowlers as they compete during the district tournament. Also, a big congratulations to both our boys and girls golf teams. They are your 2015 district champions. This is a look at BTV Sports. Back to you, Luke and Blake.
Thank you, Jared. That'll close out another episode of BTV News. As always, we thank you for joining us and look forward to seeing you back here in a couple of weeks.
For our news director, Blake Henderson, Jared Shapiro, and the entire BTV News team, I'm Luke Martin, leaving you with a look back at the fun that was homecoming week. See ya.
You